If you wanted to sell your home in Campbell River or the Comox Valley area this month, would you get the price that you want? Or would you end up watching your home sit and take price reduction after price reduction that you hadn't planned for? Because this is the real pain point in the November 2025 Vancouver Island real estate market. It's not chaos, it is choice. Buyers have options, and that changes everything when you're listing your home right now. In this video, I'm going to do three things. First, I'll give you a clean Vancouver Island real estate market update for November 2025. Second, I'll break down what is happening in Campbell River and the Comox Valley area right now. And third, I'll give you a simple listing strategy that helps you sell faster, protect your sale price without guessing. This video is for people who can purchase property in Canada and who are watching the Campbell River and Comox Valley real estate markets right now. And since Canada has a foreign buyers ban on, it's even more important to understand local demand, local pricing, and what the Canadian buyers are actually doing week to week. This is not a market that's driven by random outside speculation. It is driven by real buyers making real decisions with real financing. So if you're thinking about selling, the question becomes simple. How do I make your home the one that the buyer chooses? Hi, my name's Heather Clifford with eXp Real Estate, and here is your Vancouver Island real estate market update for November 2025 in plain English. Sales across all property types were 513, and active listings now sit at 3,646. Translation for sellers in Campbell River and the Comox Valley: more competition, more choice, and more comparing. In a market like this, buyers do not overpay because they feel pressured. They well overpay when the home feels like the best total package for their money. And this is why two homes can look similar on paper and have a totally different outcome. One sells quickly with strong terms, the other sits and gets low offers, if any offers, and it starts to feel stale. So here is what is moving and what is taking longer across Vancouver Island. Detached single-family homes recorded 259 sales in November. Condos recorded 50 and townhomes recorded 53 sales. And yes, activity cooled from October, which is typical heading into December. But here's the part you should listen to if you're a seller in this area. Slower does not mean bad. It means buyers are picky, and picky buyers still buy. They just don't buy problems. So when a listing struggles, it's usually not because the market is terrible. It is usually because the buyer is thinking, for this price, I can do better. Now let's talk about prices. The benchmark price across Vancouver Island, not including Victoria, for November, single-family homes are $779,200, condos $421,300, and townhomes now are $538,800. And those numbers matter, but not for the reason that most people think. The real reason these numbers matter is they are confirming that we are still in a stable market, not a runaway market and not a market that forgives mistakes, but a market that buyers are still showing up at. A stable market rewards good listings and it punishes lazy listings. And if you're a home buyer thinking about selling in Campbell River or the Comox Valley, that should actually make you feel optimistic, but only if your listing plan is tight. Now let's talk about days it takes to sell your home, because this is where sellers can get surprised. Across Vancouver Island, the average days to sell were single-family homes 52 days, longer if you're in Campbell River, condos around 69 days, and townhomes around 93 days. So if you're selling a detached home, the pace is a little healthier. If you're selling a townhome, you need to be sharper because buyers are taking longer to make that decision. And if you're selling anywhere, here's the truth. If your listing is not getting showings early, then the market is giving you feedback. The longer you wait to respond, the more leverage the buyer has. Now let's get local and talk about the Campbell River real estate market. The benchmark single family price in Campbell River for November was $670,400. Now here's why I'm not worried. I looked at the Campbell River sales activity and it was stronger this year with 30 detached home sales compared to only 21 last year. And the median price for detached sales is around $741,250. So what does that tell you if you're selling in Willow Point or the Campbell River area? It tells you that buyers are active, but they are disciplined. They are not trying to win a bidding war. They are trying to avoid regret. They want to feel like they paid a fair price for the home that is clean, well kept, and it's easy for them to move into. So if your home is updated, well presented, and priced correctly, Campbell River can still deliver a strong result as a seller. If your home is overpriced or it feels like a renovation project, buyers do not panic. They actually just move on. So now let's talk about Comox Valley real estate. The benchmark single family price in the Comox Valley was about $851,000 in November of 2025. And detached sales were slightly higher last year, and the median price is around $860,000. And here's what I see with the Comox Valley market. Buyers are still willing to pay for the right home at the right price in the right pocket, but they will stretch for value, location, and condition. They will not stretch for average. So if you're listing in the Comox Valley area, the difference between getting your number and getting stuck in negotiations is the price. Your home needs to feel like it belongs at the price it's listing at. Here's a quick check-in. If you were a buyer looking in Campbell River or the Comox Valley, would your home feel like the smart choice? Or is it going to feel like the one where the buyer says it's nice, but not at that price? I'd love you to comment below if you're thinking of selling your home in the next 30 to 90 days, because this will help me create more hyper-local videos that actually answer what it is that you're dealing with. Now, here's a listing strategy that works right now in Campbell River and the Comox Valley areas. Step 1. Price for traction and not for ego. The goal is to create urgency, not to test the ceiling with a number that's actually going to scare away our best buyers. Step 2, remove the reason to negotiate. Buyers do not negotiate because they're mean. They negotiate because they're uncertain. So uncertainty comes with home repairs, the condition of the house, clutter, poor photos, and pricing that does not match the home. Step 3, win the first week. The first week is where the serious buyers pay attention and where you get the cleanest feedback. So if your listing launches weak, the market is going to label it, and you're going to spend the next month or two trying to undo that label. Step 4, control the narrative. If you're selling in a lifestyle market like the Comox Valley or the Campbell River area, buyers are actually buying a future. They're buying a lifestyle. Make it easy for them to imagine that future. Have clean presentation, clear features, and a price that feels fair in this market. This is how you're going to be able to protect the price that you ask. This is how you avoid the slow bleed of reductions. And if you're actually considering selling a home in Campbell River or the Comox Valley, and you want a pricing and a launch plan based on what's happening right now, then reach out to me, because I'd love to help you. And I can give you realistic pricing, a simple preparation plan that's actually going to help increase demand, and a listing strategy designed to protect the sale price. And if you want more Campbell River and Comox Valley real estate updates, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel, because I post Vancouver Island market updates, neighborhood breakdowns, and seller strategies so you can make a confident decision. My name is Heather Clifford with eXp Realty. Take care of yourself and your loved ones, and Happy New Year. I feel very confident that 2026 is going to be a great year for real estate here on beautiful Vancouver Island. Take care.